What happens when laws are misapplied and criminal charges are filed that snatch free speech rights from hundreds of American citizens, including President Donald Trump? Can such laws be used in ways which were never conceived for such broad application and misused by the legislators who wrote them? Americans today have been thrown in jail, wholesale, and our lockups have become gulags for political prisoners. This precise scenario occurred in Washington, D.C., in the wake of the January 6th protests at the U.S. Capitol building. The right to a fast, fair trial guaranteed by the Constitution has been largely ignored for many. Patriotic Americans left rotting away in jail cells for the past 3 years, many of them still awaiting hearings on charges that could land them up to 20 years each in prison. According to the Epoch Times, the law being used to prosecute many of those arrested in 2021 is 18 U.S. Code Section 1512 of the 2002 Sarbanes-Oxley Law. It reads, "Whoever corruptly 1. alters, destroys, mutilates, or conceals a record, document, or other object, or attempts to do so, with the intent to impair the object's integrity or availability for use in an official proceeding, or 2. otherwise obstructs, influences, or impedes any official proceeding or attempts to do so, shall be fined under this title or imprisoned not more than 20 years, or both." Sarbanes-Oxley is an accounting reform bill. But did the January 20th prosecutors from the U.S. Justice Department overreach? Have they distorted the original legal intent of the authors to enforce a liberal political agenda against the free speech rights of the American people? Is this a case of legal vendetta against those conservatives arrested within the Capitol building, as well as President Donald J. Trump? The U.S. Supreme Court recently heard oral arguments on this case and is expected to issue its opinion during its June 2024 session. Based upon their questions asked and responses, observers believe a slim majority of the justices appeared to support the free speech rights of the defendants. If the High Court rules against the government, it could spring many from their jail cells and eliminate one of several criminal charges filed against our 45th president. We await the outcome. Thankfully, not every law is as politically nuanced as this one. Most offenders today are arrested and charged with crimes that have long-standing, clear-cut legal precedents, crimes like domestic violence, theft, assault, and even murder. Defending the innocent and apprehending the accused is a dangerous occupation for our gallant police officers, a fact attested to by widespread hospitalizations and funerals. But there is hope and help for the brave officers still willing to confront the risks of policing 21st century America. We ask you to give our outgunned men and women in blue a fighting chance on the streets by donating protective gear like active shooter vests. We make it possible at investusa.org. Thanks to your donations, more than 6,000 of them have been supplied to our police personnel from coast to coast. Please do your part to protect the lives of those fighting for your family's survival. Visit investusa.org and click the Donate tab at the top or bottom of the page. A box will open at PayPal where you can help purchase the active shooter vest that our dedicated law enforcement authorities so desperately require. On their behalf, thank you.